do that time travel shit, and I just get lost because I don't know who's who. I don't know who's like, I don't know if like new Captain America was saving old Captain America, and I don't know like if this new Sabrina is supposed to save the old Sabrina, or if old Sabrina is really saving the new Sabrina, or if this Sabrina is really the Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't know. I wanted to see Sabrina with more magic. More magic! Yes! Sabrina with more magic! I wanted to see her float. I wanted to see her throw things and explode them like X-Men on Jupiter. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So we are doing a Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Sabrina. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Is it the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or is it just The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? It's probably not the Teenage Witch because she be acting all types of nasty, so she better not be no teenager anymore, because I see you, Sabrina, acting real nasty. And all the characters in this season are definitely getting nasty. Harvey is definitely getting a little nastier, and so is your boy, Nick Scratch. Anyway, part 3 of Serena. Part 3 of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina was definitely a wild, wild ride. I'll be real and let you know that I still have 1 episode left, but I did want to go ahead and give you this review for what I already thought of so far in the process. So, here we go. Let's get to it. Already from part 1, I kinda already wanted to recast Sabrina from day 1. Nothing against the actress playing her, but I just kinda wanted someone who was a little bit more adult, a little bit more like not like Regina George, but just like a little bit more like juicy, like a little bit more like not slutty. I don't want to say I wanted slutty Sabrina, make her slutty. I mean, she's a cheerleader, so she should be a little bit more sluttier. I don't know. I think it's a cheerleader thing that kind of did it for me. The cheerleader thing kind of made me really want to recast her. The cheerleading thing, her being a cheerleader in part 3, is making me just wish she was a little bit more like juicier and flirtatious, because I just think that character could have developed so much more learning her sexual energy through the art of cheerleading, which is such a powerful thing that a lot of girls do. Now, the cheerleading is everything. That's not the road that the show went down, so it's fine. We'll do without the super nastiness, and we'll do without slutty Sabrina, make her slutty. Theo and the little hobgoblin join the hobgoblin thing, and she's cute. Them two are together. That's really super cute. I love that because Theo had a lot of issues finding out her gender identity and a lot of conflict within her soul within part 2 of this series. So it is really, really beautiful to see her love thriving so beautifully here with the hobgoblin. Adorable. It's also very cute to see Harvey with Roz, because that's interracial love. And again, I'm all for shows showing things that aren't shown as much. So you're throwing in the gay love, the gender identity, the interracial love, push it. Show the teens, show the youth, show everyone that gays and interracialness and all those things are here to stay. You want to make sure that we push those things out there. So I support things like this. I love them two together. I love it all. Also, I just love the fact that Harvey is played by Ross Lynch, who's also, he was an upcoming Disney person back in the day. He did Austin and Ally on Disney Channel, an original TV show, and he also was part of the Teen Beach films. And I talked about this a little bit in my You Season 2 ending explained kind of review. I'll probably have the link in the description below, or I'll pop it up there below, or I'll pop it up here or something like that. But Jenna Ortega is in that show, and she's also a Disney girl. And I told you guys before, I'm a huge fan of the actors and actresses who grew up being an actor and actress on the Disney Channel, because it kind of whipped them into shape to be a really kick-ass actor grown up. The training I feel like that you go through as a child actor, either on a TV show with Disney Channel or in a movie with Disney Channel, they're gonna put you through it. Like, you are going to be whipped into shape by the time you're 15 years old, and you're just gonna be able to know how to run your lines, you're gonna know how to know your marks, you're gonna know how to do everything. It's a lot, but I feel like those actors and actresses end up just being a little bit more just better. I don't know. Love Ross Lynch. And of course, Nick Scratch, played by Gavin Underwood. Absolutely iconic. And again, like, their sex appeal is just pumped up this season. Like, episodes 1 through 4, he was like shirtless, and I was completely here for it. Here for it. I was even here for the whole... Okay, this is going to be a topic for another video, but I was here for the BDSM aspect of the show. But we need to get into that on another video. Yeah. So, Anyway, so, but you know what was really, really, really sad? I did love the BDSM things, and I am, you know, involved in that to a certain extent within my community. But I have so much masculine qualities within me, and I also have so much feminine qualities within me. So as much as I was feeling like the sexual rage of Nicholas Scratch in that BDSM scene, as soon as Sabrina was hurt by it, I immediately knew what that was like as well, to kind of be betrayed by someone you love in all the ways that she was betrayed this season. And that's another reason why, like, I love the show and I personally enjoy it, and I wasn't necessarily going to come on here and do a review. But one of the things that really, really made me be like, oh, I want to go talk about this was her demonic drugs that Nicholas Scratch was on. It's very, very matchy to kind of the world we live in today. There are so many girls and so many guys, there's so many people right now who their loved one is going through some type of withdrawal or addiction or something like that. I know I in the past have dated people who have had serious addiction issues, and it is not fun. It's never a walk in the park, and it will essentially change their life and yours. It's very scary and it's crazy. Sabrina goes through that in this season. It's not necessarily, you know, a street drug off like heroin or crack. In today's world, it's mixed into that witchy world, I guess, in Greendale and in the Academy of Unseen Arts. He's on some type of demonic drug, and he becomes addicted to it, and he begins to withdraw, and you really see a monster come out of someone who is withdrawing from drugs. And they say that it's more of a demonic drug. I forget what they call it, but it's obviously along the same lines of some of the harsher drugs that people take today. So that was really sad to see him flip on her like that. And again, I might have to come back and probably do like another like review, just the finale, because I do have that one episode left. But again, I was just so moved by that moment of Sabrina kind of caring for Nick, well, saving Nick one, and then going ahead and caring for Nick, and then having to separate from Nick after all those things were said. Like, I get it. That was just such a huge part of my life. Like, I've had all those same conversations and arguments that she and Nick had. It was super relatable. So my heart goes out to Sabrina in this season, but to see her fire rise and to snap back at him after he did so many times was just like amazing. Because you can see like episodes 1 through 5, like he was saying shit, like he was all tormented, he was all about himself and what he went through down in hell or whatnot. Like, we get it, it was rough, and she kept on being super passive about it. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, oh, are you okay? Oh, are you sure? Oh, can I get you a blanket? Like, and then finally, like, she had snapped and was like, all right, like, if you're not gonna be okay with this, then don't be okay with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and save the world and take the crown of hell. Slutty, Sabrina, make her slutty. But yeah, good about it. Also, I also always feel like this show is also very, very, very evil, and I'm always just like praying, like always like praying a little bit during it. Like, I almost feel bad. I remember back in like part 1 when they first showed like the guy with the horns, like that shit scared me and gave me nightmares for a little bit. So I'm definitely like a little bit too sensitive for this show, but it is what it is. I'm in love with a lot of the themes and a lot of the characters, so I'm here to stay to watch it, and I'll continue to watch it. But the satanic level definitely has gotten turned up. It's like 1 minute we're cheering outside, and the next minute we're cheering in hell. And
Slutty, Sabrina, make her slut.
and we are Satan's everywhere. I wanted to see Sabrina with more magic. More magic! Yes! Sabrina with more magic! I wanted to see her float. I wanted to see her throw things and explode them like X-Men on Jupiter. Give me X-Men theme. Give me Charms. Give me Prue explosions. Like, no, give me Piper explosions from Charmed. Give me these extra ass scenes with special effects. Ooh, I was loving the fire thing with the circle that they kept going in and out to teleport in between systems and worlds. That was everything too. I was living for that. That was some really cool special effects. Keep them coming. We want to make sure we get lots of fire and electricity and things up in this show to keep it more popping. It's a little dark, it's a little steamy. We want to make sure we keep it popping with those special effects. Sabrina is out here in this season. We see her doing a lot more harm as the show progresses. She out here, she's snapping necks, she's turning bones, she throwing potions, she doing all types of things to do. Now, I do not condone violence in real life, but I do in shows like this when you're a badass witch trying to kill it. Plus, if you're not killing it, like, again, like, I really think she should be recasted as someone like with hotter, like longer, blonder hair and a little bit fuller of a figure. If she's not gonna do all that, then you at least do have to be a badass. Like, you have to have the attitude if you're not gonna go out there and, you know, give all the juicy body that I wanted her to. I really just do want her, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it would have been really cool to see her, okay, like, don't get mad at me, but, like, you know, like, Jennifer's body, like, I feel like Jennifer's body, like, as a blonde should be how Sabrina is. Slutty, Sabrina, make her slutty. No? Too much? I really do love magic though. Like, am I a witch? Like, I've loved these shows since since Charm, since the 90s. And it really does make me feel like a little like Wiccan. Like, does that make me like a witch or a warlock? But because I'm like a really like, is she a witch? Because I'm like, is she a witch? Is she a witch? Is she a witch? It hurts to roll my eyes. In this night and at this hour, I call upon the ancient power. That's how Sabrina should be. Like, it should. Like, sexy. Well, that wasn't sexy, but she would do it sexier if, like, I directed her to. I do want to see slutty Sabrina. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, but I just want to see her act wrong. Like, I just feel like everyone around her, like, oh, even, like, Prudence, what's her name? The sisters, the witch sisters, sexy. Like, they're all just so hot. Like, everyone's just, like, exuding their sex appeal. And then Sabrina is just there, like, kind of, like, playing with dolls. I don't know. Like, it makes me turned off from it, but like I said, I'm here for it and her struggles. And but listen, they do that whole time travel thing, and I just feel like we did this already in Avengers Endgame, and like that's why like I can't do like a review of that because it was confusing. Like the minute, and I just want to say that from a writer's from a writer's point of view, I feel like it's a cheap trick. I feel like it's a way to just like rush the plot and do whatever you want in the plot, like intermingle whoever you want, kill off whoever you want, like maim whoever you want, and then, you know, split their soul in half and have the half of their soul go into the future and go back into the past and then save their other half of their soul. Like, because you're in like these like movies and TV shows that are super like super science-y or super like superhero-y, you're allowed to do this. Like in friggin' Endgame, they did that, and like I followed Endgame, like I followed Marvel. Like, I was here for all those movies, and I was all the way up until the end and did the Infinity War and all these things, and then they go ahead and like do that time travel shit, and I just get lost because I don't know who's who. I don't know who's like, I don't know if like new Captain America was saving old Captain America, and I don't know like if this new Sabrina is supposed to save the old Sabrina, or if old Sabrina is really saving the new Sabrina, or if this Sabrina is really the Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't know. Like, it could be anything. Like, I don't know, girl. Guys, I'm sorry that this review was a little bit sloppy, but I did want to go ahead and give you my 2 cents about the show really quickly because it was on my mind and I was thinking about all the things that Sabrina, make her slutty. Like, sexy. Change me this season. So anyway, if you liked the review, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Make sure you comment down below and let me know what else you want to see videos of, and I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you. Bye. Give me the chilling adventures of Sabrina the Slutty Slut. Yes, wind control and throat closing skull crushing spells. I live for it.